Hello guys, and welcome back to Football Manager 2023 with me, your host Dean, and welcome back to our epic quest across Europe to win every top flight division in the European nations of the game. There's 33 in total. We're in nation number 25, which is Scotland, with the manager of Motherwell. We've reached that point in the save where we could potentially become the champions of Scotland for the first time in nearly 100 years since anybody has last won the Scottish Championship. Now, last time you were here, you saw us take on Celtic and Morton, two close wins. We did get past Falkirk in the Scottish Cup 5th round for a 4-0 victory there. Took on Dundee in the league, Dundee United. Lukman Uche, Harold Diaz and Sunday Babatunde with the goals in it. A very, very comfortable 4-0 win in that one. We followed it up with a 2-0 win over Hearts away from home. Harold Diaz, Ainsley Brayson with both the goals. Fairly even game in terms of the match stats. In terms of XG though, we were much, much better. Lukman Uche picking up the man of the match. He has started to pick up form in the second half of the season. I've been quite impressed with him as well. Backed that up with a thumping of Wraith, 6-1. Diaz got himself a hat-trick. Ali Abbas, Hector Gillies and Sunday Babatunde with the goals. Little disappointed not to get the clean sheet. Liam Gegan scoring one there for Wraith Rovers. We've had 8 shots on target and 6 of them have gone in. Their goalkeepers had an absolute shocker. We played really, really well though. Sunday Babatunde picking up the man of the match with a 9.9. We were drawn against Wolfsberger AC in the round of 16 in the Conference League. We beat them 2-1 at home. Away from home, which was a very, very good result. Unfortunately, it was back down to earth with a little bit of a bump. It's our first defeat in months, and it was away to Partick Thistle. Jallo in the 5th minute for Partick Thistle, Jack Campbell in the 32nd. Harry Gillespie did get one in the 15th minute, but we just didn't really turn up for this game. Diaz has had a very poor game. Tired legs is what I'm blaming the defeat on. We've been very tired lately. You can see I did rotate the squad as well with Gillespie, McClung coming in, Gickwell as well, Brindley, Silgado moved back into the central defence for this one. So it was a very disappointing defeat, unfortunately. Beat Wolfsberger 3-2 in the home leg, so we did progress to the quarter-finals. Hearts 1-0 in the Scottish Cup, Brayson with the only goal of the game in that one. St Mirren 3-0 in the league, Diaz, Uche and Babatunde with the goals. Another very, very good performance. Rangers 2-0 in the league, Harold Diaz with both the goals. Rangers have been miles off the pace this season. Of course, the defending champions, they're out of it now though, they can't win it. We were drawn against Leeds United in the Conference League in the quarter-finals, and we thumped them at Fir Park. Sunday Babatunde Peshinov with his first goal for the club, and Kieran Lammy got the double. Absolutely battered Leeds United. It was fantastic. Unfortunately, the away leg at Elland Road, they beat us 5-0. It was 5-0 by half-time. We just did not get out the blocks at all. And we crash out 5-4 in aggregate. Somehow we've gone out after being 4-0 up. They destroyed us basically at Elland Road. So unfortunately that little journey, that European journey, has come to an end. In between that though, it was Dundee in the league. It was a 3-2 win. Cal Shaw, Sunday Babatunde with the double. Mwape with 2 for Dundee United. Another very, very good performance. And then we've got to the final of the Scottish Cup after having beaten Rangers 1-0 in the semi-final. We do play Celtic in that Scottish Cup final. But we're back today to hopefully see us clinch the title. We have a 9-point cushion over Celtic at the top. We've only lost the 2 all season against Partick Thistle and Celtic. Like I said, Rangers are miles off the pace as the defending champions. And like I said right at the start of the episode, it's been 100 years since anybody other than Celtic or Rangers has won the title. The last to do it was Sir Alex Ferguson's Aberdeen way back in 1984. Been a very good season for us though. Diaz onto 24 goals, Babatunde 17. We've got the 3 highest average ratings in the league, 2 highest assisters in the league, most player of the matches, second in clean sheets behind Celtic's goalkeeper. In terms of how many we've conceded this season, we've conceded 22, so we do have the second best defence in the league. We've got the best attacking form in the league though, the most goals scored, but we can win it today, and that is partly because Celtic have been a little bit below par. They've they lost to Hearts there, they drew with Dundee United, the loss to us last time you were here. A little bit poor from them. They're also out of Europe as well, having lost to Dinamo Zagreb there. So today today is the day that we could enter that 100-year dominance. We are away to Dundee United, who are currently in 5th position. They're vying with Aberdeen for that last European spot, and Hibs. They're all on the same number of points. Celtic are home to Aberdeen. So today, I think in today's game, if we win and Celtic lose, then I think we're the champions because we're too far ahead. Possibly. We've had this situation many times throughout this save, and we never win it on the first game, do we? So, lineup for today, though, is going to be pretty much our strongest squad. It's going to be Santos in goal, Abbas as the right back, Ballantyne, Shaw and Medina as the other three across the back line there. Silgado, Lamy and Addo, back from his long-term injury, as the midfield three. Babatunde, Uche and Diaz as the front three. One other thing I did want to point out is Malin. We know how well he's developing. He won the next gen. That's how good he is, guys. He won the next gen for this season. Although second and third places both play for Scottish teams, which tells you. But Frederick Vobel won it last season. You can see he's a very good player for Hanover there. But yeah, nice little milestone for Malin, who is still only 17. So we're underway, 10 minutes on the clock. We get our first highlight. McDowell with the goal kick for Dundee United. We do win that in the air though. And Uche finds Diaz with the ball forward. Diaz comes back to Silgado, feeds out to the right hand side, and Abbas, a little bit of space to run to, finds Uche instead. Can Uche find somebody? He finds Kieran Lamy making his way forward from midfield. Checks back, finds Abbas. Can we deliver the ball? We can. It's deflected up into the air. Babatunde puts it over the bar. Decent little build up there from Motherwell, which, by the way, I did look into. I said it in the last episode. I have no idea whether Motherwell is even a town. It is. It's on the outskirts of Glasgow. So I've looked that up. Excuse my ignorance. I don't really know a lot about Scotland. I don't live very far away from Scotland, but I know a whole lot about it. As now we look to make our early pressure count. Shaw finding Lamy. Ball forward towards Uche, who's in behind the defence. Can he finish? He's put it wide of the post. Lukeman Uche, you've got to take those opportunities, son, when they come to you. Can we do it from this corner? He does deliver that corner. It's Uche with the delivery, but it's headed clear. McIntosh brings it away for Dundee United. Abbas does really well to win that back, though. Finds Shaw. Little clip ball over the top towards Uche. Can he finish this time? He can. Lukeman Uche gets his 12th goal of the season. A fantastic little clip ball over the top there by Cal Shaw for the assist. And I've just noticed there, guys, as we've taken the lead, Celtic have also taken the lead at home to Aberdeen. So, as you were really, still keeping that 9-point gap as we look to make it to Ballantyne with the ball out to the right-hand side, and Uche, who will keep this in play. Defender goes with him. Uche comes back to Abbas, into Lamy. Lamy with the effort from the edge of the area. That wasn't far away, guys. Kieran Lamy, he's really grown into that Segundo Volante role this season. He's done fantastically well there for us as Dundee United look to get back into the game. But that's a really good tackle back by Uche. And the ball breaks to Silgado. Now Santos rolls out to Shaw. Addo. Medina gets a little bit lucky there with his touch there. Addo not so lucky though. Does give the ball away, and it's Nduku bringing the ball forward, but it's a poor pass and Shaw cuts it out. Addo to Babatunde. Babatunde forward towards Harold Diaz, the top scorer. Can he get his 25th? It's 27th in all competitions. I beg your pardon. I think it's his 25th in the league, and he does get it. Harold Diaz has been one hell of a free signing for us. The amount of goals that he's got for us this season has been absolutely brilliant. It's a great ball over the top by Babatunde. I wasn't sure whether this was going to trickle over the line or not, but it did. I think it went through the legs of the defender to make it 2-0 just before half-time. And at that half-time break, it has been very, very dominant from Motherwell in this game. I'd like a few more goals, though. I did just notice before the half-time interval that Celtic did go 2-0 up themselves as well over Aberdeen. We're looking to make it 3 immediately after the break. Babatunde with the corner. It's towards, I think Shaw got his head on it, and it skimmed the top of the bar as it's gone over. Very, very unfortunate there from Cal Shaw, who's having a great game, by the way, is the young Scot. But Abbas to deliver this deep free kick towards Ballantyne, headed clear by Walker. Only as far as Lamy. Finds Abbas again. Can he produce another delivery? Driving towards that byline. He's going to get the ball into the box towards Babatunde. Sunday Babatunde, with his 28th of the season, has made it 3-0 with 51 minutes on the clock. And Babatunde and Diaz between them. Over 50 goals this season between them. I have no idea about assists, but both of them have hardly cost us anything. I can't remember whether Babatunde was a free transfer or not, but we certainly didn't pay very much for him, if not, and they've absolutely transformed this Motherwell team into what's looking like league winners. Uche to take this corner from the right hand side. Shaw gets his head on it again, but the goalkeeper's made A great save there from the corner. We're going to get the corner from the other side, which Babatunde is going to take. Again towards that near post, this time towards Ballantyne, but they do head it clear, and Morrison looks to bring it away. Skips past one. Lammy's brought him down for the foul, and that's a little bit of pressure ease there for Dundee United. I did just notice behind my head, guys, I know you can't see it, but Aberdeen have got one back at Celtic Park against Celtic. They've made it 2-1. Santos goes long. Diaz can't win it in the air. Walker does. Ball inside to McElroy. McElroy looking for Taylor on this left-hand side. Gets his head on it. McIntosh can't get there ahead of Ballantyne. A little bit poor from Uche there. Didn't really challenge for the ball. Tackles are flying in now. The ball's ended up at the feet of Diaz. He's looking to feed it to the right to Uche, but it's cut out by the Dundee United player. And now Taylor looking to advance down the left-hand side for Dundee United. He's going to get the ball into the box as well. Now it comes back to Murdoch. Murdoch with the ball towards Morrison at the back post. He's hit the post. Great play by Dundee there to get the ball in. And Murdoch was really unlucky with that header. It wasn't Murdoch with the header, was it? Murdoch delivered the cross. Diaz has pinched it though. This highlight's still going on. Walker gets the tackle in the end, and it has gone out for a throw-in to Motherwell on this right-hand side. I think it was Morrison with the header, not Murdoch. Babatunde, corner, right-hand side, towards that near post again. Again, it's headed clear, but McElroy picks the ball up for Dundee United, and he's just got rid of it. He's done exactly what I would have done. You taught as a young defender, sometimes just put your foot through it, get rid of it. None of this Pep Guardiola stuff, just get rid of the ball. But we're looking to advance again. Uche with a deep cross towards Babatunde, gets his head on it, and his 29th goal of the season for Sunday Babatunde. Great cross from that right-hand side from Lukman Uche. And we've made it 4-0 just after the hour mark. Sunday Babatunde with his second goal of the game. And we're absolutely flying here away from home against Dundee United. This is a great first-time cross. Babatunde just had the desire there ahead of the defender to get there for his second of the game. Abbas, deep free kick towards Shaw. Shaw gets his head on it, looking to find Mallon. We've brought Mallon on for Diaz up top, by the way. It's headed all clear by the Dundee United player. They switched the play really well there towards Morrison, but Lammy is going to get there. Capitalises on the poor touch from Morrison, but Morrison does well to win it back off Lammy. Again, he switched the play out to the right-hand side towards Johnston. Medina's over there with him, though, looking to intercept. It comes inside to McElroy. Now Ndukwu back to McElroy. Murdoch goes long. It should be easy for Medina, and indeed it is easy for Medina. Rolls it back calmly to Santos, who goes long, looking for Mallon. Not going to get there. Murdoch wins the header. And Dundee United come away with the ball. They've managed to work an opening out of this. Taylor's through on Santos. Can Santos save it? I think he got something on it. Either that or the defender got something on it, but we've done well to maintain our clean sheet there, guys. Corner for Dundee. Johnston to take it. Approaching the dying embers of this game now. Johnston, can he pick out a teammate? Santos does well. Comes out, punches it. I'd rather he caught it, to be honest. I don't like to see goalkeepers punch it, because things like that can happen. Taylor was given the opportunity there to get an effort away on goal. Because Santos didn't catch the ball. It's just something I don't like from goalkeepers. I don't like to see it. But that's it. It's a great 4-0 win. Sunday Babatunde picking up the man of the match, a 9.8 rating there. So after that match, guys, Celtic did hold on to win 2-1. With that 4-0 win, we're now 16 goals better off than Celtic are. Still the 9-point gap. There's still 4 games remaining, so still 12 available. So we do need to win the next game, which is against Aberdeen. And Celtic need to drop points. They are playing Rangers away, so that could be the opportunity for us. If not, we're probably going to go into a third game in this episode, guys. So I'm going to go ahead to the Aberdeen game now, and we'll catch up with you guys again in just a minute. Right, guys, welcome back. We've made it to the Aberdeen game. Unfortunately, we've picked up a training injury to Lukman Uche, and he's out for probably the rest of the season, 2 to 5 weeks. So we're going to have to bring in possibly Hector Gillies on this right-hand side. He played very well for us there last season. Hopefully it doesn't affect the balance of the squad too much, but we are hoping to wrap the title up today if results do go our way. So it's the same lineup as the last game, other than Gillies in for Uche. It's taken 16 minutes to get our first highlight. It's a free kick for Aberdeen. They've managed to get the effort away there. I think Addo has blocked that to deny the goal there for Aberdeen. But Aberdeen have started off the brighter team here. It's Chesser to take the corner. It's towards the edge of that 6-yard box. Santos catches this time. That's exactly what I want to see from my goalkeeper. Aberdeen, yeah, they've started off quite well, which is a little bit of a worry. Medina with the throw-in for us, though, on the left-hand side. Salgado gets it into the box. Abbas gets his head to... Oh, my God, Ali Abbas with his second goal of the season. I wasn't even expecting him to win the header, never mind put it in the back of the net. That's really good play from the wing-back there. To get himself on the end of that was a fantastic header as well. Good ball into the box by Salgado. I wasn't even expecting Abbas to win that header. And then Chicken, we've met Chicken before. Chicken couldn't keep it out. Rangers are taking the lead against Celtic as well, so it's all good. That means the title is coming to Motherwell. That will give us 12 points with only 9 remaining. We're looking to double our advantage here. Diaz with the deep free kick towards that back post. Ballantyne gets his head on. We've rattled the crossbar with Gillies, I think it was, who's absolutely thumped the crossbar. The ball's still alive though. Diaz bringing it forward. That's absolutely woeful from Diaz there. The amount of goals he scored this season, then he goes and produces that, is absolutely shocking. We're still coming though. No, it's actually Aberdeen with the ball. It's Pickford on this left-hand side for them. Plays it back to Williamson. Now McCourt. McCourt back to Diallo. To Soboleski, I think it was. Sturrock comes inside. Needs some support though, does Sturrock. He's actually been allowed to travel a long, long way with it, but far too far with the ball has Sturrock. Now comes back to Williamson, who has the effort, and it's scooped over the top of the crossbar by Williams. All of that work that Sturrock did there, and then Williamson goes and done that. I'd have been a little bit annoyed if Williamson had that effort after I put that work in. Shaw to Medina though. Medina switches it over to Ballantyne. Good play there by Medina. Ballantyne brings it out of defence. He's got the goal scorer Abbas outside of him. Abbas looking to take it past his man. Needs some support though. It's forced back to Ballantyne instead. Comes inside to Salgado. Salgado nearly lost the ball there, but does manage to find Cal Shaw. Now Cal Shaw striding forward, finds Abbas. That's a great pass by Shaw. What can Abbas deliver with this? Can he deliver it into a teammate? It's blocked by the defender. Has a second chance towards Gillies. Headed clear by the defender. And now Aberdeen with the opportunity to counter. It's Chesser, McShane. Medina can't get back to Sturrock. Sturrock, we've coming forward with the ball. We've seen what he can do with his dribbling ability here. Sturrock comes back, the ball into the box. It's punched by Santos again. What on earth are you doing, Gabriel? Catch the ball, man. Catch the ball. Bloody South American goalkeepers, honestly. That's disappointing. What is he? Just catch it, mate. It's an easy finish for McShane after the mistake there by Santos, and that still brings the title back to us though, because Celtic are losing. So 1-1 at half time, and with 50 on the clock just after half time, Rangers have gone 2-0 up against Celtic. So Celtic, they need to win to stay in the title race. It doesn't. As long as we get the draw now against Aberdeen, then the title for the first time in 100 years is going somewhere other than Glasgow Celtic or Glasgow Rangers. We still need to hold on for this draw though. Sturrock's been dangerous. Ballantyne does win that header. Diaz gets it. Salgado just goes to nobody. That's absolutely poor. And now we've given Aberdeen the opportunity to come forward, but Babatunde's done well to pinch the ball back. We've got 4 up in attack. Comes back to Shaw instead. Now Addo looking for Diaz. It's another poor pass. Thankfully the ball falls at the feet of Babatunde. Takes it past one. Feeds Diaz. Diaz to shoot. It's blocked by the defender. Soboleski does it really well to get the block in on that for Aberdeen. Can we do something from this corner though? It's going to be Harold Diaz to take it. We've got 20 minutes remaining in this game. He scores that near post. Headed clear by McShane though, the goal scorer for Aberdeen. Who are coming forward themselves now. Chesser with a deep free kick. Ballantyne wins the header only as far as Tukachuk. Chesser again with the chance to deliver. Comes back inside. Well tackled by Gillies though, but Gillies just gets rid of it. Goes anywhere with it, and Aberdeen, we're allowing them to come onto us. That's a good ball forward by the central defender, but Abbas reads it well, gets back and covers that one, but what's he done? Good diving header clear by Ballantyne. We've been a little bit sloppy here, guys. Williamson gets the ball into the box, and we've fallen behind because we've been absolutely ridiculous on the ball. First the goal scorer, the goalkeeper Santos, and now Abbas he's just gifted the ball back to Pickford there, and we're being made to pay for it. It's poor defending. Right, we've made a double change. We put Brayson on the right hand side. Gillies was playing very, very poorly. We brought Preshinov on in the centre of midfield as well because Lamy was not having the best of games. We're going to shout at them a little bit though. We're going to demand more. We need a goal here if we are to win this title, because as things stand, the gap is still remaining at the 9 points. And unfortunately, we're going to a third game in this episode, guys. We can't wrap it up against Aberdeen. So after that, somehow we've managed to not win it, with Celtic losing away to Rangers. The gap is still 9 points, though. There's only 9 left on the table. We're 17 goals better off. If that's how it's done, I don't know. What's the it's goal difference? So we're effectively the champions, guys. But we're going to have to play the next game to just to confirm it. Really, it is at home to Hibs, so hopefully we win that one. So again, we'll be back in a minute. It's 7 days away, so I'm going to catch up with you guys again in a minute. Right, guys, welcome back to what is hopefully the final game of today's episode. We've made a couple of changes. We bring Brayson on the right hand side. Gillies was poor in that last game. We've also brought Brindley in on the right hand side of defence. Abbas is extremely tired. So hopefully, with the fresh legs there for Conor Brindley, who's not really up to match sharpness, has not played as much football as he would have liked this season, but hopefully it's a little bit better than Abbas being in need of a rest. So the lineup is pretty much the same apart from the right hand side of the pitch. So hopefully we can wrap it up against Hibs, where all we need is a point, regardless of what Celtic do. So as we get the game underway, like I say, all we need is a point from this game. Celtic, it doesn't matter what they do, as long as we get our point, it'll be mathematically impossible for Celtic to catch us. With the 2 games remaining after this one, we'd have a 7-point lead on them. We get the first highlight though, approaching 15 minutes. It is in our defensive half. No, it's on our attack, sorry. It's Medina with the ball. Feeds it back to Shaw, out to the right hand side, and Brindley looking to feed Lammy down the line. Williams does well to get back and take the ball off Lammy though. Finds Agnew, who goes long. Gives it straight to Roddy Ballantyne though. Nice little touch from the centre half. Addo feeding Babatunde on the left hand side. Surely that's a penalty, ref. It's McDonald's just absolutely clattered Babatunde there, and I tell you what, if that's not a penalty, I'm uninstalling the game. Football Manager, you are very lucky, because I was ready. Sunday Babatunde steps up himself to take the penalty. I haven't seen him miss one yet. Watch him miss this one. He doesn't. He sends the keeper the wrong way, gives him the eyes, and Sunday Babatunde gets his 30th competitive goal of the season. He's been an absolutely fantastic signing, has Sunday Babatunde. Hibs looking to get back into the game though. On this left hand side, it's Williams with the ball, delivers the ball over the top, looking for his teammate, but Ballantyne wins the header. Now Babatunde looking to get Diaz away. Questionable offside. I think we're going to get VAR check. I don't know whether the right back was keeping Diaz offside. It was a good finish by Diaz though. Let's see if he went too early. He did go too early. Unfortunately, Diaz was offside, denied his 28th of the season. I thought that the right back down here, no, I don't know what I saw. Diaz was he was in a different postcode, wasn't he? Really, I don't even know why it was close. Celtic have taken the lead against Dundee United though through Price. Hendry with his free kick for Hibs. It's gone just over the crossbar. As far as working, I'm actually sweating. We're trying to end 100 years of Glasgow dominance here in the SPFL by winning it with a team who are based just outside of Glasgow. And we've put the ball in the back of the net for the 3rd time in this game. Was Diaz onside this time? Hopefully he was. Yes, get in, son. It's been awarded. He does get his 28th of the season now. You could quite clearly see there that Diaz was onside. It's a great finish there from Diaz though to put the ball into the back of the net. And at half-time break we are on top. We are winning 2-0 as well. The title is 45 minutes away from coming to Motherwell. Silgado looking to pile the misery onto Hibs. They're still fighting for that 4th place in the league themselves, by the way, with Aberdeen and Dundee United. So they're looking to get something out of the game as well. As Shaw brings the ball forward, finds Babatunde. Great ball forward towards Diaz. Is he in for his 2nd of the game? No, he's blazed it. He's absolutely blazed it. It's poor finishing there from Diaz. And we're half an hour away now. Celtic are still 1-0 up, but it doesn't matter because we're 2-0 up. We're 2-0 up, guys, which gives us 9 points at the top of the table with just the 6 remaining. And as we approach the final 15 minutes, we're on the attack again with Diaz. Free kick towards the back post, headed clear by Hendry. It's going to go as far as Silgado. Comes back to Brindley. Brindley finding Ballantyne. Back to Brindley again. Goes all the way back to Santos, the Brazilian in goal, who rolls it out to Shaw. Gives it to Ballantyne. We're just keeping hold of the ball here. There's going to be an end product, though, for either of the teams, whether we give the ball away. We've gone back to Santos again. Out to Shaw. Shaw brings it over halfway. And is there a killer ball? Finds Lamy. Lamy with the ball, looking for Diaz. It's well read by Agnew, though. And they managed to get the ball clear. But it's well swept up there by Medina, who gives the ball back to Ballantyne. Roddy Ballantyne bring the ball forward towards halfway. Lamy this time does pick out Diaz for his second of the game, and he puts the ball in the back of the net. He's going to get the third VAR decision against Diaz in today's game. Is this one going to stand? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's another good little bit of play there by Motherwell. It's a great ball. Again, it's not even close to being offside. I don't know why we needed the VAR for that one. Again, Celtic in the blink of an eye go 3-0 up themselves from 1-0. It changed from 1 to 3 there, which is a little bit unusual. Now it's changed to 5. So Celtic are doing whatever they can to keep this alive by beating Dundee United 6-0, but it does not matter. Motherwell are the cinch Premiership champions, and we've ended 100 years of dominance from Celtic and Rangers by becoming the first team since Sir Alex Ferguson's Aberdeen to win the Scottish title. And it's been one hell of a season for Motherwell. We've played some fantastic football. The signings have been absolutely awesome. Babatunde and Diaz in particular have really transformed this Motherwell team. So just confirmation then, guys, with 2 games remaining, we are the champions of Scotland finally, and that does mean that we need to get the sheet up. So bear with me, and we'll tick it off. And here we go, guys. Here is the sheet. We now tick Scotland off the list. Nation number 25 is done. Let's fill it in agreeing as well, so it makes it easier for us to see what we've done. So we're now down to the final 8. Starting with Austria. So hopefully we can get Austria knocked off pretty quickly. Now what I'd normally do is I'd normally have a quick look at the nation that we're going to, but because we've had 3 games in this episode, it's a little bit long. So we'll just do it when we end up as the manager of an Austrian team. Hopefully we get into a decent one. So we're there for as little time as possible. But guys, champions of Scotland with Motherwell. Great season. Only lost 3 all season so far. It's been fantastic. Hopefully we're in Austria as soon as possible. But guys, please remember, if you have liked what you've seen here, we've completed 25 nations now on our epic quest. We're almost 99 years old as a manager. We're 62 years into this save. It's been fantastic. 25 nations in 62 years is pretty good going. But please remember to hit that thumbs up button for me if you have enjoyed it, guys. And hopefully I'll see you all in the next episode, where we are back into mainland Europe and Austria. So thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll see you next time.